When you start out your career, you suck. That's okay. We just have to realize that this is how it works. So if you want to develop skills in order for you to make money, like a lot of money, then at some point you will need to get practicing. You need tons of experience. And this is very often what college graduates complain about, but also normal random people that are trying to get higher paid jobs. They're like, I need experience. No, you do not. You need a willingness to serve. What do I mean by that? You can have as many clients as you want for as long as you want and fill up your time with the 80-hour work week if you are willing to work for free. Completely for free, not 1 cent in your bank account in the beginning of your career. Why are so few people willing to do that? It doesn't make any sense because you've got the 80 hours a week in order for you to actually succeed, which means that you could literally have a full-time job to cover your expenses. If you live at home, you're in an even better situation because you don't have any expenses. But if you do have a full-time job, fantastic. Or a part-time job, don't matter. But work the other hours, remaining hours of the 80-hour work week for free in order for you to develop experience, to develop skill sets, to develop what you need to develop for people in the future to want to pay you money. There's so much risk inherent for business owners to pay money, especially if you live in a country where it's difficult to fire people. Like, we've created a society now because of large government that causes business owners to be like, whoa, hold on a second. We don't want to hire anyone. Have you noticed all these software companies that are like lean startup, with like 5 people? Like, we don't want to take on anything. And so we'll find anything and everything available for us so we don't need to hire people. We'd like to hire people. We don't want to do a bunch of stuff that we're doing. But it's so costly and so risky to take on people because you can't just fire them very often. I've got a client that wants to fire one of his employees, but it's like, legal, HR, need to talk to a lawyer, and that costs money too. It's like, bro, you shouldn't have hired him in the first place, and we need to do a much better job not hiring people and have people work on 100% commission basis where they make 0 if they don't bring in money to the company. Or we just need to take on people that just want to learn and they have a side income that pays for their monthly expenses. That's the direction we're heading in. And if you choose in advance to actually do what the rest of the world are going to have to do eventually, but you do it before all of them have to do it, you actually will get paid when the bad times come because you actually have experience. You gained the experience before the recession, before the financial collapse. You can literally say, bro, give me a task. I'll show you I'm good enough. I'll work for free for you for a day and you'll know immediately that I crush it at that specific skill. So like you'll be able to literally tell them that I don't even need to get paid. That's when you get a job. Imagine a person who's willing to work for free for 5 years. I'm taking an extreme example right now because I want you to understand how this all works. He works for free for 5 years, is not expecting anything from his employer, but he's working on that specific skill that has massive market demand. He's got tons of options for being able to work with someone else over time as he gets 200 hours of experience, 500 hours, 1,000 hours of experience. He's going to have a lot of options of people that want to pay him. But let's say he doesn't. Let's just use, again, an extreme example. And he works for 5 years, 40 hours a week because he's got a full-time job on the side or he's got a part-time job that covers his expenses and he doesn't spend a lot. What happens after year 5? You have to do the math on this because it makes perfect sense and people don't realize it. And it's very disheartening because how many hours a year are 40 hours a week for 50 weeks? That's a full year, right? 2 weeks of vacation. That's 2,000 hours of experience of doing that one skill there's massive market demand for. You do that for 5 years, it's 4,000, 6,000, 8,000, 10,000 hours. Have you heard of the book Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell? If you want to become the top 100, 200, 300 people in the world in that specific skill, then you've got to invest 10,000 hours in making that happen. You've got to learn that skill for 10,000 hours, and you'll be the best in the world. Even if you didn't make money on that entire journey, as long as the skill has massive market demand, how much do you think you can charge after you arrive at that level of 10,000 hours? Quite a lot. You think you'll be at least having your own business, like making yourself kind of irreplaceable, like, I wonder. I'm not sure, bro. I don't think I would be able to, because I'm an exception to the rule. I'm a little snowflake that even if I do 10,000 hours of a skill, I probably wouldn't do it very well. Bro, no matter who you are, if you put 10,000 hours into something and people are not continuously firing you for wasting their time and their attention because you literally are not willing to learn, you'll eventually get to become the best in the world with 10,000 hours. This is the fastest way for you to make as much money as you want, by making yourself indispensable, irreplaceable, so that no one can compete against you. The crazy part, as you now understand, is that it won't take you 10,000 hours. It's gonna take approximately 1,000 hours in order for you to get your financial freedom. Maybe it's gonna take you 1,500 hours or 2,000 hours, but that's it. In order for you to get your financial freedom, maximum 1 year of doing 40 hours a week next to your part-time and full-time job. It's totally doable. It's just that you're not willing to put in the work, maybe. But that's a completely different story. Everyone can get their financial freedom. Everyone can be an entrepreneur. Everyone can succeed in business. You don't need to be a specific personality. You just need to be willing to work for free for someone who is willing to take you on, because most business owners probably won't. So how do you go about doing that? How do you find someone who's willing to allow you to work for free? Well, first of all, you got to make sure people know about it, because people don't know about you, and that needs to change. So if you started putting out content about the importance of working for free, for example, I don't need a job, by the way. If you started making videos on Instagram, on YouTube, about a specific skill set that you're trying to learn, and you've decided this is the skill that I'm gonna keep going no matter what for those 10,000 hours and become the best in the world, even if no one is willing to hire me, then that's what you should do. You should document the entire journey of you starting from itty bitty scratch, and you'll probably develop a YouTube channel over time as a result, because there's tons of other people starting from scratch in their specific skill and industry that there is a market demand for. So you just start from scratch, and then you are doing 100 DMs every single day. If no one wants to talk to you, no one wants to hire you and give you a chance and an opportunity to work for free, then you just gotta keep going. In the same way that you apply for jobs, you do 100 face-to-face applications every single day in your local neighborhood and give out those 100 applications. In the same way, you talk to 100 people every single day, but this time online, because we want to give you location freedom. And you talk to 100 people every single day. Now, preferably, you want to find better and better and better people to talk to. So it would be wise to find a good list of business owners that are actually in that space. Like, you don't want to just talk to random people. You want to talk to people who are in that specific space where you are trying to learn a specific skill and that have a need for that specific skill. And as you find better and better people, and you keep doing 100 DMs every single day, 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 after just a few days and weeks, you're gonna have an unlimited amount of potential work, and people are gonna be sending you so much that you're going to have to reject people. That is a possible scenario if you are people skilled and are doing it the right way. If you're not doing the right way, why don't you just talk to me? Like, literally, send me a DM. Hey, Joseph, I need your help. I saw your video and I'm trying to work for free. How do I go about it? Which skills should I have? Which people should I talk to? I don't know how to go about this work for free thing because it's so different than anything else out there. Exactly. You are differentiating yourself from the entire job market and speeding up your process towards financial freedom. Congratulations, you found the channel that you needed in order for you to speed up your process towards where you want to go. You know the cool part about this is that you get to choose which skills you want to have. You also get to choose which people you want to work for. If you have an endless list of people that are saying, hey, are you still willing to work for free? I'd love to hire you and work with you and train you a little bit and find some good value exchange happening. Use that opportunity. And guess what? If you don't want to use the opportunity, you can say no. You're the one in control. You're the one in the power seat. You're the one that can say, nah, I'm not that interested because you're working for free. This is how it works. I love this system. This is the fastest education path in order for you not only to get paid work, but also for you to gain your financial freedom, to gain a network in your specific industry, to gain everything in life that you ever desired, and you just got to work for free for a short period of time. Just do what needs to get done, brother. I believe in you. I know you can make it happen, and I'll see you in the next one.